Vanishing Shadows, the return of Marie. Mark had been working late nights for weeks, drowning in deadlines when his friends started to disappear. It began with James. One day he was just gone. No one remembered him. "James who?" they asked, puzzled. Mark brushed it off, thinking it was a mistake. But then Ryan vanished too. His desk was empty, his files erased, and strangely, no one even remembered he'd existed. Panicked, Mark tried reaching out, but their phones went straight to voicemail. By the week's end, Mark was alone in a near-empty office, haunted by silence and questions. That Friday, as midnight approached, Mark's phone buzzed. It was a message from an unknown number. "Don't forget us!" Shaking, Mark turned back to his computer and a photo appeared on screen. An old picture of him with James and Ryan, all laughing together. Underneath, a line slowly typed out, "They never existed." A chill ran down his spine. His phone buzzed again. James's name on the caller ID. He picked up, his voice trembling. Silence. Then a faint whisper. "You won't remember." The lights flickered and the air grew cold. Mark looked around, but the office seemed emptier, darker. The only sound was a slow, echoing set of footsteps. As he turned, he saw a shadow approaching, stretching down the hallway. A shadow that grew until it took shape. Mark's heart raced as he realized what it was. Marie. She stood at the edge of the light, her eyes glowing faintly, her face a mask of sorrow and fury. Mark stumbled back, his voice barely a whisper. "No, it can't be." Marie's voice filled the room, distant and hollow. "You forgot me, but I didn't forget you." Frozen in fear, Mark could only watch as Marie's form flickered. She stepped closer, reaching toward him, her expression haunted. "One by one, you'll become shadows," she whispered, her voice fading. "Just like me." With that, she disappeared, leaving Mark alone in the silence. Heart pounding, he struggled to make sense of what had just happened. His friends were gone. Or had they ever been real? Was this some nightmare? And why had Marie come for him? Where are Siri, Ethan, and Lily? Why did Marie appear to Mark? Was this a warning or something far worse? To find out what happens next, you'll have to wait for the next part. But before that, watch Night Shift on our channel to uncover who Marie, Siri, Lily, and Ethan really are, and why their story isn't over yet. Thank you for joining me in the shadows. If you enjoyed the journey, please subscribe and share a Creepy Vault 45.